my rope. Yeah, my voice. Okay. So my why question is, why am I so lucky? And I'm going to explain this at the end of the presentation, so keep that in mind. First of all, let's go through a skit, shall we? Alright, so Sabrina right here is going to help me with it, and this is kind of funny. Alright, so Sam, can you stand for me? Wave to everybody. You guys all know Sam, right?
Hey, Sam.
Awesome, okay. No, stop. Okay, no. Okay. Alright, so keep this in mind, this is all fake, so don't start spreading rumors about people. Okay. Evidence showed that on August 22nd, 2012, can you go to the next slide? You have purchased Miss Donna Peterson for the price of $1,000 for child pornography. Is that true? Yes. And the court has ruled that your punishment will be a fine of $20,000 and a sentence of 5 years, right? You're arrested as a criminal. Shame on you. I know, right, Sam? Alright, so next, Carlos. Everyone knows Carlos, right? Awesome guy, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not true. So on December 25th, 2012, evidence showed that, next slide, you have purchased Miss Jenna DeFiore for the price of $500 for child prostitution. Is that correct? Keep in mind she was only 16. No, it's true, okay. And the court has ruled that you will pay a fine of $15,000 and a sentence of 5 years. Is that correct? Shame on you too. Sam. I know, right? And we liked him. Gosh. All right, Miguel Carmona. Everyone knows him too, right? Awesome. Okay. So evidence showed that June 16, 2013, which happens to also be his birthday. Next slide. You have purchased Ms. Kara Simpkins for the price of $500 for sex tourism. Is that correct? No, you don't believe so. You did. Stop. And your punishment will be a fine of $25,000 and a sentence of 10 years. Is that correct? All right, go to jail. Is anybody surprised? Like these gentlemen right here? Don't be rude. They're friends. So, by a show of hands, who thinks that their punishment was fair? You know, 5 years, 10 years, pay obscene amount of money. Who thinks that was fair? Dang, these people like you guys. Yeah, you guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. Okay. Sure, 5, 10 years may sound a lot, but think about it. They're 17, 18, so do the math. 10 years later, they'll be still out and going. What did they learn? Nothing. They just went to jail for 10 years just to waste their lives, and they could still continue to do the same thing. They can still continue to do the same thing when they come out. Actually, yes, here, okay. Actually, why does people think that 5 years or 10 years fair? Can someone tell me why? Yeah.
Is it because like people consider how bad it is inside of jail? 5 to 10 years might not be the same on the outside as inside.
Sure. All right. Does anybody agree with that reason also? What? Oh, so people think that 5, 10 years in prison is a big deal because people consider how tough it is to be in prison. So having 5 or 10 years as a sentence is already fair enough. Does anybody agree? Really? Okay, I'll explain to you guys why 5 to 10 years for these gentlemen is not enough. Keep it in the next one. Alright, so in Illinois, these are statistics in 2013. So the highest that you could go to jail for is 30 years for the crime of sex trafficking, which is what these 3 were doing, even though there are different activities for it. So 30 years. Still don't think that's a lot. I mean, add 30 to how old they are. I mean, by the time they come out, including that they do good behavior, don't they have before they're 50? Think about what they're doing when they're at 50. I think they'll still be doing a lot. See the guilty look on his face? Yeah, he'll still be doing a lot. Can you go to the next slide? First of all, I want to define something for you guys. You guys might think you know what it means, but you don't, so I'm going to just read it off, okay? The recruitment, harboring, transportation, or obtaining of a person for the purpose of sex activity inducing by force or fraud in which the person performing the act is under 18. You guys got that? Now, forget that definition. Forget I read that to you. I'll redefine that definition for you in one word. Sex trafficking is slavery. It's the modern day form of slavery. Slavery is no longer about color or race. It's about gender, it's about age, it's about social class, and it's about the economy. And these men violated all of the above. So why should they get a sentence so light for something that they did so wrong, something so inhumane? Got hurt. I'm sorry, I can't say it. Personally, 30 years is not enough. Why should they go to prison for 5 to 10 years after they ruined somebody's life? Shouldn't they use their life to repent over what they did, to atone for what they did? They hurted us, they wounded us, they abused us, they killed us physically and mentally. So why shouldn't they repent with their whole life? Can you go to the next slide? Alright, so these are two of the resources that I think is really important. Right, so basically what they were talking about is that people need to be taught a lesson in order for them to understand that what they did was wrong. But these people are high school educated, and some of the traffickers are college educated. Why are they so stupid enough that they need to taught a lesson that they need to respect women, that they should degrade women for them to know that they should buy people for their own sexual pleasures? How is that possible? The solution that I came up with is that we need a federal law that sets the universal standards for what the punishment for sex trafficking is. I'm thinking 50 to 80 years minimum. Because they need to know that what they did was wrong. They can't just go to another state where the punishment is less heavy and do the same crime over again. They need to know that what they did was wrong and they should be punished for it. So, I guess I'll tell you why I'm so lucky. I'm lucky because I get to make my own choices, and I make the right choices, not the wrong choices. These people need to understand that they need to make their own right decision, not just any based on their attractions or desires or anything like that. They need to make the right choices that are right and moral. And that's why I'm so much more luckier than they are. And that's why they should also stop and use their luck for something better than just trafficking women. Thank you. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's all fake. I didn't really mean dumb traffickers. My bad.